Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that feels pretty clever. I don't know why. I get this sense of self-satisfaction. Like, I'm so proud of myself. I did that. They didn't even know I did that. It's like giving Telltale Heart in Edgar Allan Poe. If you've read it, you know there's a little bit of a misperception in terms of success in a trick, right? This is somebody who feels like they're more skilled at this than they actually are. They may be counting on a win before it's actually been decided, but their goal is to prevent some sort of new beginning for somebody. So, definitely seeing some negative intent here, trying to control somebody else's life. Hi there, Peggy. I hope you're doing well. Happy new lunar year to you, or lunar new year. Say that 12 times fast. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. That sounded magical. I hope you all are doing well. If you felt like there was a little bit of a delay from when I announced this and when I started, it's because I forgot my Dr. Pepper. It's all right now, you guys. It's all right. Yeah, I think we need the situations deck. And then we might even need a little bit of the truth is, because we've got somebody that is very focused on somebody else's life, right? What can I do to prevent love? Okay. So we have happiness and love affair. And what I'm getting from this is that somebody expected an encounter to just be physical, but it ended up being a little bit more emotional than that. So this is like, I guess the example coming to my mind is like if you tell your best friend about somebody you're interested in and they kind of look at you funny and they're like, well, I mean, what's the play here? Are you like trying to get a relationship out of this person? Or are you just like looking for something like short term? Because like the short term makes sense, but like you really want something long term with that person. It feels like somebody's like surprised that there was more than a physical attraction between two people. Now, that could be more than one person that's surprised, to be fair. But there was an element here of not really being too free with information around this encounter or around this person. There was some pressure to not go around talking about it, right? All right, then. I like that. I wanted some clarification on this realization card, which talks about some information coming to light or somebody gaining awareness, but it also came out with the denial card. So I feel like, remember I just said there might be more than one person that was surprised that this was more than just a physical connection. I think one person gets it and another person doesn't want to get it. So with Ascension, we have one person here that is appreciating the connection for the depth that it offers. And it kind of feels like a friend or an ex that doesn't want to believe that this person has found something serious elsewhere. So this could be like a jealous friend, a jealous sibling, maybe even like a parent for some of you, but it feels more like a peer to me. All right, let's go with, the Golden Art Nouveau. Nice, Peggy. Hi there, Paul. How are you doing? Five of Pentacles in the reverse. and death. I think we might have somebody that knows. Well, let's not go too far. What I'm getting from this Five of Pentacles in the reverse death combination is something is not over. Something needs to transform. It's like, how do I explain this? Weird example, but I'm going to go with it. You know how like they've remade some classic movies with like a female spin on it? Like the example coming to mind is Ghostbusters. I feel like those that do that kind of thing well understand that there has to be some sort of transformation within the formula in order to make that work, right? You can't just like stamp out a duplicate with different faces. It's just like you're taking a photo and cutting out a piece from a magazine of a face and putting it over, right? Like there's an appreciation here that if you want more, if you want another chapter, it's not going to be more of the same. It has to be different. Somebody has to transform, which is good because we have Ascension that came out, right? Seven of Cups. But it's like this person feels out of their element. If you haven't seen The Big Lebowski, please see the Big Lebowski. I ask of you as a personal favor because it's hilarious. Story time, real brief. I found out and like fell in love with that movie when I was in college, and my awesome cousin Aaron sent me the soundtrack for it, and I was just like obsessed with the music, and the movie was just so weird and super quotable. And then he told me, one of my friends told me there's a challenge, which is the White Russian challenge. Every time you see the main character drinking a White Russian, you have to drink one too. It's like brutal. Sorry, I saw a lot of cups, kind of made me think of drinking. Maybe drinking is a big factor in this situation, but more so, I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know if I have like a nose on my hair or what, but this person doesn't know which way to go. I feel like there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of intent, but there are choices to be made. Do I do this? Do I do that? Do I go here? Do I go there? They're not used to this, right? So for many of you, this is somebody who is not accustomed to putting themselves out there the way they're planning to put themselves out there. If you see them being a little bit fidgety or nervous, I feel like you would already know why. Hi there, Joanna. How are you doing? Awesome, Paul. We've got the Six of Wands in the reverse, the Page of Swords in the reverse. And the Seven of Wands in the reverse. This is actually kind of like not the best trio, right? With all of these being in the reverse. But what I'm kind of seeing here is like taking a disadvantage or when you're stuck in a difficult situation, like nobody puts baby in a corner. If you're stuck in a corner, people don't view you as a threat. I think people have already been talking about things not going well between you. There's an air of understanding that something has ended or something is not on track, right? With the Six of Wands. So like people know you got into an argument. People know that you moved or they moved or you're back on Tinder or they're back with their ex. Something along the, well, probably not that. There's an understanding that there's distance between the two of you, at least amongst a couple of people. And this is what I was talking about earlier in terms of like somebody feeling like they won before they've actually won. Because it's like their guards are down. Um, we might have somebody that doesn't realize their hidden motives to stop somebody from being happy have been discovered. In which case it's like, okay, so why are we talking at all? Why would I have you in my life if your mission or your goal was to make sure that I didn't get what I wanted? Like, for real? What I didn't say, but what I heard was like, I'll punch you in the throat right now. I'm not a very violent person. I might enjoy saying those things every once in a while, though. But words are powerful, right? I don't think this person really wants to get into like fisticuffs, but like there's a willingness to. Like if it gets that far, I will do it, you know? There's a coldness here between these two people, and rightfully so, right? I don't like what I know about you. I'll be civil. Like, do you see how the card in the middle, that's the justice card? Do you see how she's just kind of like, I'm not going to let you in. I'm not going to let you know what's going on. I'm not going to tell you what's going on in my brain. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to hold back and I'm going to observe. So it's giving you're cut off, you know? Stars in the reverse. I don't know why I pluralized that one. I don't think it's plural in this deck. There's that Ace of Wands in the reverse again. Everyone's talking about how this didn't work out. Yeah, no, they're not talking. Yeah, no, I heard they got into a fight. Yeah, no, I guess that didn't go anywhere. It's weird, right? Like they looked so good together, or they seemed like they would work out, or yeah, actually that kind of makes sense because like, you know, so-and-so isn't really big on relationships. With this Three of Cups, it feels like there's a return to normalcy, which is short-term or not very in-depth connections. Hi there, Nancy. How are you doing? Like, oh, well, we'll just get back to partying. Oh, well, we'll just get back to, you know, a dating app. You'll be fine. That kind of energy. All right. This is the Hocus Pocus deck. We have the Fool and the reverse. The Seven of Candles or Seven of Wands. Interesting because that's what we had in the reverse up here. And the Six of Lightning or Six of Swords in the reverse. I don't know. I just want to like give this person a high five because I feel like they're sneaky in the best possible way. Like, you know, I know your intentions now. I know you wanted to like trip me up in this love situation. Maybe you were jealous. Maybe you felt like it was taking too much time away from us hanging out, or maybe you wanted to be with the person that I have in my sights. It's like I'm totally fine with letting you think whatever you want. I'm not going to correct you. And all the while, I'm just going to be slowly inching over to what it is that I wanted in the first place. And then by the time you realize it, it'll be too late. Like my bags will be packed. I'll be gone. You won't have my new number. There's something here about like, you did me dirty. So I feel no regrets about a little bit of like an Irish goodbye. I don't know if that's offensive. I hope it's not because I got no problems with the Irish folk. I actually really like your accents. I'd really like to visit Ireland someday. But you know, sometimes just dipping is the right move. It's okay to let them think that this isn't gonna be a thing because now they're not watching, now they're not looking. Now they feel like they've won, a false sense of security, right? Four of Lightning, which is the Four of Swords, the Emperor, and the Seven of Pentacles or Seven of Pumpkins in the reverse. It's like waiting for the person in the booth at some amusement park to turn their back so you can run through without paying. Like, you're distracted, so now I can get what I want and you won't even notice it. You already assumed you've won or that I've given up. So, like now I can do what I want. This Four of Swords is indicative of somebody acting on their own, not really feeling like they have people that they can work in cahoots with, if you will. So I feel like this person, whoever I'm reading for, the King of Cups, this is somebody that has basically determined that the people around them would likely be loyal to the person that tried to ruin their happiness. Two of Potions or Two of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Lightning or Knight of Swords in the reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Pumpkins. It's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Nobody freaking expects this. They're just like, nah, it's just a dead bird over there. Ain't got nothing to worry about. And then whoosh. Oh, you're a whole ass bird. Yeah, there was an ending here. And somebody realizes now they were too quick to make this decision, but they're using that to their advantage. They're using that reality or that current status to get some work done or make some plans or get to where they want to be with people assuming they have no intention of doing that. I don't know. I should probably just stop talking about that particular aspect, but it's like the most pervasive energy here is like, nobody's looking. I'm gonna go get me some cookies. Nobody will see my hand in the cookie jar. Might even take 3 or 4. Queen of Potions, which is the Queen of Cups. 8 of Candles or 8 of Wands. And the King of Pumpkins or King of Pentacles. So this Queen of Cups, this is at the same time, I'm seeing this love interest through the eyes of the person that was trying to stop the connection and the eyes of this King of Cups. So it's like interesting that this is like a witch on here, right? Because I feel like there's some sense of being a little bit of a chameleon, not in a bad way, but that people see what they want to see from you. Look, we all make assumptions based off how somebody looks, how somebody dresses, how they speak. And I feel like there were people here that were very quick to discount you or very quick to undercut your accomplishments or what made you special, in part because that kept the group together. That kept the, party going, or that kept this person not focused on you, right? But the way they see this Queen of Cups is like they see the real Queen of Cups. So there was some access to this love interest that helped them see more clearly who this person is, obviously, right? And that's what's really endeared them. It's not the physical's great. We're good. But like the inside, that's what I can't find elsewhere. So we have communication. I think late at night. For some of you, all the way to like early morning. Because if you haven't talked for a while, this person has some things to say. Or maybe they just want to hear your voice. But it feels to me with this King of Pumpkins or King of Pentacles being a house that the topic of conversation or the main goal here is how can we be in the same place? How can I see you? Because they have like an outline in their mind of where they want this to go. And they're not doing all this for like, you know, a roll in the hay. This is somebody who has feelings. Feelings. I don't even know what that's from, but okay. We have the Ascension card here. So I'm going to go for the Path of Shadows. And I'm also, if I can remember, going to go for the Voyage of the Soul right behind me. See what else we got going on for this Ascension. Ooh, don't you love it when that happens, Peggy? It's so lame. Is it very mellow? I didn't know it was that cool. That's awesome. Oh, all right. We have Owl, Wisdom, Shadows, Deeper Truths. And this is right underneath our Realization card, which talks about awareness, coming to light. Somebody gets it now. Where they may have been a little bit, I kind of want to use the word obtuse or like kind of like refusing to actually see what was there. Now they're willing to admit, wow, look at this, you guys. This is haunted house. Within these haunted walls, secrets reside. Ghosts are just memories that will never die. Look at how similar these cards are. I think this person feels uncomfortable being in the same area, being in the same place, being in the same hotel, being in the same restaurant. I don't know if they actually live together, but this person does not want to be close. This is wild. Because they feel like what was a strong connection, friendship, sibling, whatever it is, now they can't trust this person. Now it's like, nah. Harpy, a creature of many guises. In storms I soar. Amid virtues and vices, a reflection of life's score. Many guises. Yeah. Finding out somebody that you trusted was deceiving you and actually trying to cause you some grief or like keep you from what would make you happy has, you know, consequences. So like I would be surprised if this King of Cups has not gotten some kind of stomach ache or like felt a little bit physically ill around this person. That's the thing I've noticed. And that doesn't have to be everyone's experience, right? You know, feel free to comment if there's something else that you get. I know some people will talk about like ringing in their ears. For me, it's really just like my stomach hurts if I'm around people that are bullshit, especially if I feel like I could have trusted them at some point. All right, this is the Voyage of the Soul. Enlightenment, emergence, insight, growth, illumination, and clear path. Wow. And then we have, so here's the Enlightenment card. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. Hello there, Tiana. How are we doing? We've got guidance, a helping hand, ask and receive, spirit team, friends, and soul family. And emotions, water, cry, purge, balancing, and releasing. It's not easy to let go of somebody that you thought you could trust, that you really can't, right? I've had to let go of friendships, and I think probably have been considered cold for being able to cut somebody off. But you have to let it go, right? And so I feel like we have somebody that, this King of Cups, that is accepting, like, I have to cut this off because I no longer have this trust, right? And it makes me realize where I do have trust or who I do have faith in. So while there are some difficult emotions in terms of releasing this friend that wasn't a friend, there's also a sense here that there's somebody else who does want to be there, or somebody who does feel like they're a part of the soul family. So it's about recognizing what is going well and what you do have in your current existence, right? Mhm. We're going to go for the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. I know, it's not Halloween. We already got pumpkins out here. But damn it, that's what I want. All right. Well, that was fun. The Wheel in the reverse. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. The High Priestess. This is like somebody realizing, I don't need to listen to other people's opinions. There might be, wise people out there, but the people that I have in my little circle have caused me to get off track, or have caused me to lose something that's important to me. The Wheel in the reverse feels very much so to me like I got lost, or I wandered off the path, or I thought I was following the right taillights, but I ended up following a stranger. Like, this is needing to reorient yourself so that you could get back to what it is that you want. And what's really beautiful about this is I feel like the assistance that we're getting is this guidance. So this could be dreams, this could be music speaking to this person, whatever it is, there is some intuition guiding this individual. And I think they're finally listening to it, right? Because we do have ascension and we do have realization. So by the way, the more you listen to and act on your intuition, the better it gets. It's like, could I play golf? Yeah, I probably could, but like I haven't played in a long time. So like I'm rusty, right? If you use your intuition every day, if you golf every day, I have to imagine you get a little bit better at it, right? Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, Hanged Man. That Hanged Man came on top of, like, literally landed on top of the Knight of Wands. I'm telling you, this person is pretending that they're just chilling. But this Knight of Wands was underneath a card about stagnation. Knight of Wands is a fast moving energy, okay? Hi there, Carrie. How are you doing? Like, I'm picturing somebody putting pillowcases or like pillows underneath their comforter, trying to make it look like a person, and then sneaking out. This person wants everyone to think they're Hanged Man, but they are actually this Knight of Wands. Seven of Swords, trickery, or moving in silence. I'm not gonna tell anybody what I'm doing. I'm gonna wake up super early. I'm gonna dip. No one's gonna know what's going on. Okay. Six of Cups. Three of Wands, the Star. Oh yeah, they're listening to their intuition. Look at that big ass star in the middle of this card at the top. That's this guidance. I know now how to listen to my intuition. I'm going to let it guide me. I'm not going to let these fools who have no freaking clue tell me how I should live my life. So, Six of Cups, there's this, I think they want to gift something. I mean, we've got obviously Valentine's Day around the corner. They might bring you flowers because these literally have flowers in the cups. There's that owl again, too, at the top of this card. Intuition everywhere. This person is going to take action. I think there's a decent chance they're traveling, probably with a gift, but at the very least, what they're offering is like they want to get to the point where they can offer a serious relationship. They might be envisioning like living together, but there's healing on their mind and they know what they want. Yeah, we have the Lovers in the reverse. That's what's motivating this person. There's a concern here that if they don't act quickly, this Queen of Cups will think that they don't actually want them. So there's worry that this Queen of Cups is being pursued by others or has caught somebody else's eye or will think that the situation is over. Because again, this person's not really talking about the situation. So the other thing is that Lovers in the reverse is like, I don't even know the dude's name, but there's this like Instagram reel. It probably started on TikTok, who knows, where they're like, what are you doing? And the guy's like, me? Nothing. They don't want anyone to know that they've already chosen this Queen of Cups. They know who they love. More owls. You guys, I don't know if I've told you this, but I don't like owls. I get it. They represent wisdom. They represent intuition. So like we should be buddy, right? But I have a rational fear, like an irrational fear when it comes to owls. They're everywhere in this reading though. Okay. So like you might be seeing them, they might be seeing them. Maybe you have a bunch of owl stuffed animals. I don't know what it is. Maybe you have one of those little like cushies. Oh my God, you guys. I bought the cutest dinosaur yesterday. I am old, okay? I know. We can all debate on what the like definition of old is, but I am too old to be buying myself stuffed animals. But I couldn't help it. Okay. I saw this really adorable green dinosaur, and green's my favorite color, and I love dinosaurs. And he's like the perfect size, just like I didn't remember to bring him to bed last night. So he hung out on the couch, but I'm pretty excited. Please feel free to make fun of me. I haven't named him yet. I'm leaning towards Bert. We'll see. But this person, I think, kind of views you like I view that little dinosaur. Like they just want to like curl up with you. Like there's a security situation here, right? Like they could feel comfortable or calm next to you. And they don't have a lot of people on that list, right? I don't know if I should say that. Okay, I'm going to say it. Feel free to judge. They don't feel comfortable being naked around a lot of people, but they do feel comfortable being naked around you. Now, that might have changed recently. They might have been real shy at the beginning. They might have been real shy the last time you saw them. But there's something here about them feeling like they can just be around you. But I think they're about to let go of a secret, what they've been hiding. So I don't think this is like super far in the future. All right, we're going to go with the hidden truth. What else do we have? I saved your text and messages. I watch your social media. You inspire me. Duh. You are totally their stuffed animal. Sorry for the summer laugh. Still getting over that cold, you guys. I actually kind of hope it stays, if I'm honest. Yeah, they reread your messages. And it's like confirmation for them in terms of you just like really coming from a good place, right? You have good intentions. There's something social media wise that they look for in particular. I'm picking up on for most of you, they like really just wanted to see your smile. For some of you, if there's an option to hear your voice, that's what they're going for. I do feel like for some of you, the voice is like too much for them right now. So they might be a little bit more, I just want to see that smile. Because I'm worried if I see them again, it's not going to be like a smile on their face. But there's something that you said, something in particular that really stuck with this person. And I feel like it might have been you explaining to them that you can have emotions or you can have feelings for somebody and still have boundaries or still have things that create distance, right? I think you kind of taught them how to deal with this person that they're struggling with based on how you dealt with them. Do you know what I mean? Not that same person, but like how you dealt with your relationship issues informed them how they could defend their own boundaries with other people, how they could respect themselves. Because at the end of the day, I want you all to be in like happy, healthy relationships, right? I want you to get everything you want, right? I want you to be successful, all of that. But the most glittery of prizes, the most important achievement is getting to the point where you love yourself in a way that you teach others what you expect from them, how you treat me, right? If you master that, I feel like life just shifts, right? There's a change because those people that cause issues and delays find it harder to insert themselves into your life, right? So, whether or not this relationship gets back to where it was or goes, I mean, to a new chapter, you have already inspired this person. You've already made their life better. And that in itself is an achievement. So, like, give yourself a high five. But you've inspired them. So, there's an amount of affection that goes along with that, right? All right, we're gonna end with the Romance Angel Oracle. Tell me about this King of Cups and Queen of Cups, which, by the way, these are divine counterparts. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Remember we were talking about like the party up here? I do feel like this person has had to extricate themselves or like remove themselves from an unhealthy environment that is based on some sort of really, really just want to say hooliganism. Can I say that? People that are like maybe avoiding what they really need to do or what they really need to address in their life through, wow, did I really just leave those there? We'll get back to that. They have to admit that addiction or codependency is not a replacement for you, unlike this group of people that cannot admit that, right? This could be the one. I mean, Sometimes I get a little bit hesitant to say that because I really don't want any of you to get stuck on people that haven't figured it out yet, right? We don't want to waste time on people who think, yeah, I could do the work to be with you, but it's just like so much work. But if you don't want to do it, then that's your loss. Time's a wasted. Okay. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This person can't stop thinking about you. They're going to find a way to contact you. They just are worried about what the right way to do that is. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You might be a little bit of a barrier to your own happiness here if you expect the same cycles to repeat themselves. In other words, if you lose faith in a love that can actually make you happy, you push it out, you get rid of it, you pop that balloon of happiness, right? We got to find a way to be realistic without being jaded, right? There's still good people out there. There's still people out there that want what you want. You do have, I can't get enough of you. So remember I said that we were looking at your social media? Yeah, a lot. I like you a lot. What is that? Is that like Jim Carrey? I think it was Jim Carrey. All right, we've got past life relationship. You've known each other before. So for many of you, I feel like you would have already gotten validation in this reading, but like the uber validation for you is that when you met this person, both of you had kind of like a strange knowing, right? Like, why do I feel comfortable around you when I've only met you, 3 days ago? Why do I feel like there's such a strong connection here? There was something here that felt like expedited or sped up. It's like giving like you were on a roller coaster, and not in a bad sense. Like that, well, maybe you don't like roller coasters like I do. I love roller coasters. That part where you're at the top and you're like, "Oh my god, am I going to literally like fall out of the top?" There was that sense of exhilaration where things don't always take off between two people, but it did for you initially, right? And part of that is a sense of like recognition in the other. Was it Dumb and Dumber? Yes. I love it. You guys are the best for like helping me out with those references. Thank you. Thank you a lot. All right. Yeah, no, that's excellent advice, Paul. Don't put your tongue on an icy pole. All right. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. You all are the best. I love you, and I will see you on the next reading. Bye.